Right. It is Tuesday.
A tasty
Tuesday coming to you live from the Key 103 barn. I'm Danny Gurry. That's Dina Carole. This is Gina O'Rourke from Gather Charcuterie. And we were talking earlier, this truly is art for the eyes and the stomach. I'm telling you, it's gorgeous. And we talked a little bit about, tell us a little bit about how you even decided that this was the thing you wanted to do.
My husband and I have always wanted to open up our own little cafe or restaurant, and with COVID coming around, when it was coming where we were able to gather again, we just decided this was our time. Our children were out of the house. We became grandparents.
Oh, congrats.
Thank you. And we decided that we were just going to go ahead and start a catering company, and when it was time to gather, that's where we got the name from, because we felt like it was time. We had our daughter's wedding, which was canceled twice with COVID.
Oh, gracious.
And then we finally got the go-ahead.
Oh, wow.
We're like, okay, it's time to gather. So,
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
What a great way to come up with your name.
Yes, and so
cool.
in your previous life, you were at Mealy's,
Right.
which is very well known in this area. I remember
yes.
going there when I was younger. It was like the place,
Yes,
right? The
yeah.
fancy for your fancy
Wonderful.
dinner.
Yep.
Yes, for your delicious fancy dinner. So, do you think you picked up a lot of things from being there?
Oh, I'm
on
sure.
what
I
you're
learned a lot
Yeah.
about food service from Mealy's. and the
Okay.
owners. They were great. They always had, Pat always had everything decorated just so the napkins we had to do for
Yeah.
banquets and everything were
Yeah.
just beautifully decorated. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
learned
and it is
definitely a
that
lot.
little extra detail, I think, that makes it just over the you know what I mean? It's those little details that are taken, and I think on this as well, like the flowers, just, again, it's just a beautiful piece of artistry. So we're going to talk a little bit about, if you guys just want to take a little step back, and I'll step up here. Okay, so this first one here, this is Mother's Day is
Yes,
coming.
yes.
So this
Sunday.
would be a great one. This is the medium brunch
Oh my goodness.
kind of
gracious.
tray, as you can see here. So you got croissants, you have
Fresh fruit.
and what is that?
That is a blueberry butter,
Oh,
So
how
shaped like a flower,
adorable is that?
flavored butters, and we have like Greek yogurt, some
Oh
granola
my
under the flour.
gosh. What?
And so
Oh,
it's
how
kind of like a little
cute.
treasure hunt of layers. We know of
is.
having your stuff before, you kind of
Yes.
start eating off the top, and then you start getting in, and you're like, oh my gosh, there's nuts and all kinds of stuff kind of buried underneath
Yes, a buried
too.
treasure. I'm going to
Yes.
try one of these. What are
Yeah.
these again?
Those
These
are
are the
the
sesame honey crunch cashews.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. And
So good.
this, oh my gosh, look at this.
There's
This
chocolate
has
on there, Danny.
I
I know.
see
There are only
that.
2 pieces for you.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So this is a shape like a heart.
Oh.
This would be great for an anniversary if you're doing
Yes.
something, you wanted to do something like that, or Valentine's Day. Of course, I know it's just passed, but
Yes.
I want to see what this. And I just think some of the stuff you use is so interesting and not.
What is that?
I don't know. I'm gonna try
That's
it.
a dried Mandarin orange.
Oh, interesting. Let me try that. I've never even had one of
I've
those.
never had a dried orange either.
Do you do that yourself?
No.
Okay.
No, we buy those. Those are one of our favorites.
Mm.
They're different.
Oh, that is yummy.
Really flavorful. Really, really good.
Yum. And what is this?
That's a manchego cheese.
Gotcha. Okay.
So this
Very
one has
good.
the meats, the cheeses, the fruits. This one, oh my
boy.
gosh, this is a veggie tray.
Dropped on.
And you can do stuff gluten and dairy free.
Yes, this one is gluten-free and dairy-free. It's
Oh,
a hummus
yum.
dip.
Oh.
And just the things like, look how the detail of the little snap pea or pea cut in
Yes.
half.
Adorable.
And it smells so good and fresh. It really, really does. And,
what
I love
is
the
this?
asparagus.
Those are rainbow carrots.
Yeah.
Oh,
right here
oopsie
too.
daisy.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to try the dip. You said this
Yeah.
is a hummus?
Yes, red
Okay.
pepper hummus. You
Yum.
can always get it with a French onion dip or the hummus, but I knew
Gotcha.
that you were doing
Oh my
dairy-free as
God.
well.
Yes, I appreciate that.
So. Sure.
And the fresh cut flowers.
Fresh goes. I mean,
Now, my husband tries to eat them.
He does.
Yes.
Are
So
they
he's-
edible?
They're edible, but
They
they don't
are.
taste good. So I always tell them that. Please stop eating the flowers.
They're edible, but they don't taste good.
That's
they are
funny.
edible, but
right.
And so here, this is a great
that's
idea if you're
huge.
having a corporate event or something like that, maybe a lunch, or you're doing
Right.
maybe you're doing meetings all day and you want
Right.
a little snacky thing before a bigger event. these are your little single-served charcuterie, so everybody gets their own.
Yeah, and those are great also if you're going to go to a winery.
Yes.
Yeah,
Pack and
you
go.
want to pack these up. They've
have
got
a
the
healthy
nuts, the
treat.
meats, the
Yes.
cheese, fruit.
Yeah,
Oh,
very good.
Amazing. And
Very
again,
good.
just beautiful. Now, this is what we die for.
Oh, yes.
So Gina makes these
So
goat cheese. So this is
good.
kind of your thing, I
Yeah.
think.
That's
Goat
my
cheese
thing,
truffles,
too.
Yeah. So this one on the left is the, it's got, is it cranberries?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, it's craisins and pecans, and it has a honey, brown sugar, and cinnamon in the middle.
I mean,
It's so good.
so good.
Yes.
It's got that sweet,
Yes.
savory kind of flavor, and then of course I love the everything bagel one here on here too.
Very good. Oh,
then-
look how beautiful.
So this is just an all fruit platter, and is that dragon fruit?
Yes.
Yeah, dragon fruit, and the grapes,
I don't know that I've ever had dragon fruit. I'll try that. I probably have.
and this is a
I wanna
yogurt.
tip you.
That's actually has a cream cheese, marshmallow fluff, and orange to it.
Holy
Yeah.
cow! Oh my gosh, that's so good.
Oh, that's good too.
Yeah, it's got an interesting. Dragon fruit is big in Australia. We used to eat.
Oh,
this
is that
a lot.
right?
Yeah, dragon fruit, star fruit. But so
Very
pretty.
good. Oops. Gonna mess
So you were
here.
telling us earlier that the dream, the goal, the big 10-year plan or whatever it is to have your own space where you can, because you're in a shared kitchen right now, which is limiting. We know a lot of our people that we've met over the years are using shared kitchens, which is awesome as you're starting out.
Absolutely.
But
It's
as
been
you
great.
grow, it becomes a little bit more difficult. So right now, if you want Gina to do an event for you, you're going to have to book her quick because she's got to slot you in. I know I saw some of your social media. Do you have some grab and go stuff for Mother's Day still?
Yes, actually, the heart is one of our Mother's Day. We're
Aw.
doing the goat cheese.
that.
We're doing it in the size where it looks like a little gift box, and the brunch
Perfect.
trays.
Okay, so you can contact you this week.
Right, everything's online. If you want to order for Mother's Day, we still have some slots available. We're open 9 to 6 on Saturday before Mother's Day.
Right, so you order, get your
deal.
slot,
Right.
go in, pick it up, right on 2nd Street.
Right.
So right in downtown Frederick, you can pick everything up. I mean, Mom would love this.
Yes.
I mean, it takes all the pressure off of everybody, right? It's beautiful.
Absolutely.
She can just put this right on a tray and
Yes.
take it to her in the morning.
Yes. Well, I suggest you do the morning, then you do the afternoon, and then you do
something before dinner.
Exactly.
So order 3,
Yes,
and then
order
you're
3.
set. You're going to
Uh-huh.
be get the gold star for the day.
Yep.
But in future, you obviously, you'd love to create a space where people
Right.
can come in
And
taste
gather.
and pick,
Yes.
Love
pick
that.
their stuff,
That's
and enjoy what you've put together.
Absolutely, yes. We are actually starting a little mini cocktail kits.
Ooh.
So with dried fruits
Oh.
and recipes, so that you would add your own alcohol to them.
Love
And you
that.
let it sit for 2 to 3 days in the refrigerator, and then you can make cocktails out of them.
Oh,
Wow, that's a
nice.
great
That's something new
idea.
as well.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Well, I mean, it's if you're having girls over, girls' night in, or
yes.
whatever, you're doing movie night. I mean, you don't want to spend your time prepping and baking
No.
and cleaning and all of that. One of these trays will do the trick.
And look like you got class.
Yeah, you got it.
Like, come on over to my classy event,
Might have to drink with your pinkies out.
That's
That's
right.
all I'm saying. Well, we really appreciate you
Yes.
coming in, and we wish you
wonderful.
all the success in the world. And there's no reason. I mean, like I said, this stuff is just delicious. It's beautiful. It feeds way more than you think. So when you look at one of these trays and you think, oh, I'm having 10 people over, I am telling you, you could eat for days off of one of these. It's layered, full of stuff.
Yes.
And there's a lot of good
Yes,
stuff on there. So
absolutely.
don't panic about that. But I know Gina will lead you down the right path. If you tell her, this is what I need, these are the dietary restrictions we have, what do you got? She's going to put something together for you.
Even these beautiful gluten-free crackers are arranged in a box.
Yeah.
That looks spectacular.
It does.
I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, really, well done.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the
So,
detail on
you.
every single thing that is done is
They're tasty, too.
A+, 100%. Totally recommend. And so if you're looking for something to do, Mother's Day, Father's Day, you got graduations coming up, you got summer, kind of hang out at the wineries and
Definitely.
the breweries, and
Oh,
you want
yes.
to take something along, we recommend Gather Charcuterie. You can find them gathercharcuterie.com. She's also on Facebook, and you can reach out there. But go through the website, order, pick up your stuff, and we hope to see you in a space sooner than later.
Yes,
So,
and cheers.
have a great Tuesday.
Thank you.
Oh, this looks so good. Can't
So
wait to eat.